Gadget Girl here on day 198, setting out from Long Falls Dam Road, heading north to Harrison's Pierce Pond. Once again, I got a little rock hop stream to cross here. Crossing what's designated as a snowmobile trail here. The trail is really nice this morning. It's a nice change. Sun shining. Leaves are changing. It's a beautiful fall day. This log is just full of interesting mushrooms. There's a very rocky stream to cross right here. That one may take a few minutes. I am passing West Cary'ed Pond. Really pretty here. Huge pond. Don't know if you can hear it, but there's been a loon making loon noises, I guess. Really pretty sound. And I did catch a little bit on that recording, but it's pretty faint and the water background may overwhelm it. But it's been beautiful music to hike by. Here's a better view of West Cary'ed Pond. An interesting bit of history here. This is the Great Carrying Place. In 1775, a small American army of about 1,000 soldiers under the command of Colonel Benedict Arnold, we've all heard of him, passed over the 13-mile Great Carrying Place between the Kennebec and Dead Rivers. Colonel Arnold and several companies encamped here on October 14th. The following day, they crossed West Cary'ed Pond and continued over the steep ridge to the west and onto the Dead River. They then proceeded through the wilderness to attack their goal, Quebec. The Appalachian Trail between Middle and West Cary'ed Ponds precisely follows the old Portage Trail. And this would be the old Portage Trail. Fall is indeed coming on. We haven't played Thru Hiker Duck Duck Goose for a little while. Let's do that. Got a bit of a boardwalk here. So pretty along here. I am really appreciating this section. Over there's the bog and the stream. And we're going to come out into the pine woods, it looks like. A lot of pine straw on the trail. It always makes for nice walking. I've come upon East Cary Road, And we're gonna follow it for a little ways. I think. A little bit confused here. Oh, there's another white blaze down there. All right, so we do follow East Cary'ed Road for a little bit. And back into the woods. One thing I appreciate here about the main Appalachian Trail Club is they do point out the direction the trail's following with their pointer signs. So that's helpful. Just so you don't end up hiking the wrong way. Crossing an old logging road here. It is just a superior day. Trail's nice, weather's nice, can't be beat. And I've now reached East Cary'ed Pond. It's like a good spot for lunch if I can find a place to sit. Here's a better view of East Cary'ed Pond. Lunch today is pepperoni in a tortilla and a fruit and yogurt smoothie, peach raspberry, and I'll have my favorite, some chips. Startled this little fella. He was on the bank and took off into the water as I passed. Another view of East Cary'ed Pond. Looks like maybe a beaver dam over there. This area is so beautiful. I'm just grateful to be here. I'm crossing Scott Road here. Have another boardwalk here to cross. Again, it's really pretty with all the fall colors. For a snack this afternoon, I'm having some cheese dip and little breadsticks. These are just the Great Value brand, I think. But they're pretty good. I do believe that's a moose track. Haven't been able to see any moose, but I've seen tracks. I've seen moose poop. Hope to see a moose someday, but in a little bit of a distance, safely. Large rocky creek crossing here. Then the trail goes on. I've come upon Pierce Pond and I'll be camping here tonight. There's a huge number of those mushrooms here. I am here with Trail Magic Mama and Granite State, and they are providing trail magic for hikers this weekend. and we have hikers. Wampa Wampas. And quite the variety, all kinds of fruits and veggies and chips and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and cold drinks. So you are much appreciated.
You're very welcome. Welcome hikers, anytime.
Listening to the winds.